Welcome back to News Insights. I am still Victory Amma, and we'll be talking about the ex-governor of Kano backing state police. Engineer Kingsley, please shed more light on this.
Well, issues of state police, Nigerians have been asking for it for a very long time. Not just state police, even local police. You know, something like akin to vigilante that we have at this time.
Yes.
Okay. All the governors will ask for it, but the most surprising thing now is that the former governor is asking for it. Because they'll be asking for it as governor. Once they leave office as governor, they don't ask for it anymore. So it's good to see that Shekara is asking for it. That shows sincerity. You know, a lot of people have something against it that, the governors will be intoxicated, blah, 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 blah. Is the president not intoxicated? You know, we've seen where the president will...
The problem is that if the intoxication comes from everybody is going to die at once.
Yeah, no, but they are not. They do not have jurisdiction on everybody at once. It's even better to have a distributed authority. Everybody cannot run mad at once. But if you give all the authority to one man, the one man runs mad, all of us will die. But if you separate your authority between 36 people, imagine now the authority between 36 governors is now with one man. When that one man runs mad, we are gone. Okay, but so when you distribute this authority, only one state can be mad at a time.
Okay, let me ask you a question, Engineer Kingsley. What is the reason, the primary reason that they're asking for state police?
Because most crimes are local.
Okay, so what they have at hand now, right? Yes. Because we almost have every state having, what's it called? Vigilante. Yes. Do you understand? From the southwest to the southeast to the, do you understand? Yes. We almost have that. Yes. Why are they not using that one now and perfecting that one before we can now hand over?
Good. Our problems first are not different from what is happening with the entire nation. That is corruption first. Then two, the structure. I do agree with you that with sincerity of heart, this same structure could yield certain results. But do you know why it's not yielding? Because of corruption. Now, police are expected to respond to crime.
Yes.
Immediately.
Yes.
But you go to them, they say we have not been ordered.
Yes.
So when there is a problem somewhere, there is Boko Haram attack somewhere. Yes. Police need to be ordered.
Yes. From.
You understand? Okay. So when the chains of command goes up, a lot of things affect it. But if it is just that local, with their local authority there, one, crimes are committed by people. The locality, they know themselves. They know a stranger coming into that town. Why are vigilantes succeeding? You don't know vigilantes in Nigeria are succeeding?
Yes,
they are succeeding.
But they have not succeeded enough for us. You know,
but they've not been given so much.
No. I don't agree with that.
Yes.
No, I don't agree with that.
Let me tell you power. I know why you want to shortchange her. Okay, let's allow her.
Okay, so let me tell you why I don't agree with that. Number one, in the area of training, the governor in the state can institute those trainings. For example, you and I are aware that the governor supports the police at the state, they support civil defense, they support the army, they support the air force, they support all of them. Now, these are federal government institutions as it is. Yes. If they really want to strengthen their state vigilante, they can cut down, right, on the support that is going through these federal government institutions. Though you said the governor is the chief security of the state, they can cut down on the support and help to institutionalize their own vigilante in one pack from local government to local government. In fact, from ward to ward. Do you understand? Now, what I'm saying is that we have not seen them do that until we see them do that.
No. Let me tell you, the way Nigerian police works. Let's say we have an off-cycle election in Edo State, for example. The chief security of the state, which is the current governor, would be planning security architecture of how they will secure the state during and after election and all that. on the eve of that election, do you know the commissioner of police can be pulled out?
Okay, so that's my problem. My problem is that is it only for elections?
No, I'm just using this as example
Because that's what it seems.
I'm coming. No,
that's why the big agitation by the governors.
Let me tell you. There is a saying. There is one. Let's look at this as hypothetical. Let's take this scenario hypothetical. They said one sergeant caught armed robber and brought them to station. Then when they now brought them to station and handed over to their oga, they ended up moving it forward and handed over to commissioner. And before you know it, phone calls came.
They disappeared.
The commissioner released them. So these people now got angry and met the commissioner. I said, Oga, we won't go on this mission again because each time we catch these people, you release them. They said the commissioner told them, this is hypothetical. You that saw the man robbing, you saw him with arm. I think the man should be alive. You see me that did not see him robbing because I was told. You see me that would not think the man should be alive. Because if you think he was robbing and you saw him with arm, you should have dealt with him there.
Yeah. That's jungle justice.
I'm coming now. You should have dealt with him there. The man now said, that's where I'm coming. The man said, we do not have your power to try and check. So what we are saying is the same thing, devolution of authority. If they have the power there to file the case, okay, without having to go up and up and up and up, at that point they can litigate directly.
Yes, that's true.
So devolution of power, but you know, when you say is it election originates all this power. That's why people don't know the consequence of election. Election controls the economy. Election controls everything. Election controls corruption. Election controls growth, development, whatever. It's election. So when you devolve this power to all levels, not only states, when they say state police, you shouldn't have that state police. There should be local police.
Pastor Kingsley, you are really trying to contradict me.
No, it's not. It's in my as a.
What we have now is working.
No, but as I say, my take is that most of this thing must be structured until they are structured.
That's the structure they are looking for.
No, that one is on the structure is not from the base. You from down you come up. Now they want from up to come down. We have seen.
It's coming from up down before.
No,
what happened before is top down.
We have seen the abuse of power by the governors. A lot of politically, economically, and socially.
Let us not take this government as a case study.
Yes.
Let's look at the entire spectrum.
Yes.
Have you not seen abuse of power by the president?
Very well. No, very well.
But
I've seen a time a governor's security was just changed anyhow and he complained.
That was
even a vice president at the time complained about his security.
That's why we are also fighting that when it boils down to that of the government, because the governor have been very reckless.
Let me tell you, there is an adage in a Yoruba adage, which I also quoted in my book, that 20 children cannot play together for 20 years.
Okay,
you are not going to have. Before you see a mad flock, it's rare. You can see one mad cow, but you can't see all the cows mad at the same time. The power, let's say you have power in length of this table under the control of one man. You divide it now into 36. The whole 36 cannot run mad at the same time. Never. And mind you, we are not doing what...
But most of the time...
I'm coming. We are not doing what has not been done elsewhere before. I will allow you, sorry. We are running a presidential system. And there is a country that is running that, which is America. I'm not saying we should always copy what they are doing.
Well,
America has state police.
Applies.
They have city police. You understand? They have troopers.
But we also find out that the president of America primarily doesn't concern himself with state affairs. He concerns himself with affairs that has to do with the federal government.
That's what we're saying.
Security, that is sovereignty of the nation.
That's what we're saying.
Majorly.
That's what we're
military and internal external relationship with others. So, but the president, our own president, is not structured that way. They are concerning himself on how to
we want to make it right.
How to remove Fubara. Do you understand? They are concerned.
God bless you.
They are concerned with what's it called? Farotimi. Do you understand?
Now,
The president doesn't go after an individual in a country.
Can I talk to you, Pastor? Please, like our election. Have you ever heard this word, federal might?
Yes.
When they say federal might, what do they mean?
They will bring federal might. Federal might is federal might. They will mobilize. Look, there are no places except for security, high security that don't with border, right? They don't bring out the army. But in our election, they bring out the army, they bring out the navy, they bring out the air force.
Because
they bring out everybody,
used to unitary,
which is not supposed to be.
They are used to unitary mentality. If they understand what is called a Federal Republic of Nigeria, Delta State is a full government of its own.
Yes.
That's why Delta State has its own executive, legislature, and judiciary. You understand? A full government of its own. Okay? You can't call somebody a chief security officer of a state and the person I'm going to work with will be commanded by another person. It's actually illegal.
Yes.
It's actually illegal.
Yes, I agree with all this.
How?
And look, I'm not against state police. Not,
so what
not
are you against?
What I'm against is about
But I thought you were just against it right now.
No. I'm not against state police.
No, I like growth.
No. Look at what I said. No, look at what I said. I said number one. What they already have something within their confines that which they can control and build upon. Which is what's it called? Vigilante. We have not seen them do that. For example, we talk about banditry and all that in Sokoto, in Kebbi, and all the other things. We have not seen them set up internal security within their power and use their state resources.
We are still saying the same thing.
What I'm saying is that until they are able to justify these things,
let me tell you, policing is more of
community based.
Community based, and it's
policing is community based.
Yes. If they're buying cars to donate to police, buying cars, they are good, but it's beyond that.
It's beyond that.
As a chief security officer of a state,
exactly,
the person I'm going to plan with, the person I'm going to work with, who will command the force for me to achieve that security, another person will command the person. It's not right.
You see,
it's not right. Look, the problem, what we don't understand is that creation of police doesn't mean removal or destruction or abolition of federal police. No. That's why you have FBI in the US. Our federal police as is will remain. For investigative nature, things that trans-border, interstate crimes, and some crimes that rise to terrorism and things like that.
And that means that this whole jurisdiction thing, like you said, you cannot be going with someone to a place and they are commanding, another person is commanding your guy. What if there's a conflict? Now it will be difficult to solve.
So they will state the law. In America, for example, that we have state troopers and federal FBI.
Yeah, they have jurisdiction.
They have jurisdiction. Do you understand? That's what I'm saying. But to the state governors, right, and state government, which are like entity of their own, the law gives them the power to have security apparatus that will help them.
Commanded by another person.
No, not the federal man.
Mind you that there are states that is not of the same political party with the federal.
Yes.
So what happens? What have you been experiencing?
No, their own. They must first of all look at how they will be able to coordinate their own police affairs. No, I'm talking about the vigilante. Until they do the vigilante well, right? I don't support them having state police.
We'll continue some other time. Thank you very much for viewing. My name is still Victory Amma. We'll be right back.